Discovery video number 3. We got a mile and 16th here at Belmont Park on the dirt. Number 5 is the value odds horse, Harlan's Hello. And if you see here, I highlighted his last start. He ran on the turf. Didn't really show much as far as finish position, but looking at the race a little further and understanding how to read the reports, it tells of a more complete story. We got 10-1 morning line. Its true odds are 6-1, going off at 20-1 near post time. We see the blue and white trainer icon. That stands for a positive trainer pattern involved here. We want to know exactly what that is. We flip over to the diamond report, which is the same report only with comments. Trainer has much success getting them legged up on the turf, then switching them to the dirt, the turf to dirt angle. Okay, as you can see here, there's your turf race. There's an off-form dirt race. Previous to that was a winner in a 5-horse field. Previous to that was a second in a 6-horse field. So this horse's form cycle is pretty easy to, fairly easy to predict. The absolute turf to dirt move here is very obvious, extremely obvious. Excuse me. You got 20-1 near post time. Very good offering there. There's even more to like here. Looking at the new reports, the winning overlay situations A through Z. Harlan's Hello, just like the previous video when we looked at Tisling, has 4 of these angles, H, T, X, and Z. And you get a horse that's got 4 of these new angles. When they got 4 of them, that's pretty strong. Okay, so that's that's a lot of reasons to like this horse at that point. And at 20-1, certainly is worth the bet. 6-1 true odds, 20-1 is a bet. However, we can have some confidence. Looking at all we've just seen, also power rating 108. It's only 5 points from the top. Coming back in 12 days since the last race, which was that turf race. Even more indicates the turf race was nothing more than a workout in a race. Trainers do that. Obviously, this trainer, who has success with the turf to dirt move, does it successfully often. So, let's take a look at this. 122 pounds didn't seem to matter. 45 and change. 110 and 2 on a mile and a 16th. The horse, I thought he was going to kick. He was going to spit the bit there, but Rajiv Marag, he gave like a perfect ride in this race. He did not use the horse early. He didn't get the horse all riled up. He let the horse lose position here. Had the lead, lost position. He was settling the horse down, which proved to be the difference here. Because he came back again and outran the heavy favorite, ridden by Prado, and got up by a nose. It was almost as though Rajiv Marag was running his own race with no other horses on the track, or that he had basically so much control over this horse. It was very impressive. $43 on your Win Mutual there. Next up, take a look at one here at Arlington Park, Maiden 10. We're going to look at the another surface situation, this one being the all-weather surface. Take a look here, number 1, high, 10-1 on the line, 4-1 true odds. And the one thing that I love to see on an all-weather track is the horse that has the F-time AW icon. That means the horse has the best final time on an all-weather track. Lots of purple icons. Each one of those is one of the 36 proven winning overlay angles, which you can see on the Horse Racing Digest page. Yeah, so you got 1, 6, 17, 31. You got several of them there. Horse Racing Digest page right here. Your free ebook. 36 proven winning overlay angles. You can read all about those in detail. It's a lot of positive situations going there. But back to the final time, the horse obviously also has a good record on the all-weather track. That's what that icon indicates. Turfway races on their all-weather track, put together a couple of good ones there, finishing second in both. Shipped up to Indiana, which I'm sure was just a stop on the way to Arlington Park. Gave the horse a race there, and of course gets to Arlington Park, puts them back, her back on the all-weather track, which is her preferred surface. Obviously, she has such a good record and the best figures. And also here, another power rating situation. She's got an 85 power rating, just 2 small points from the top rating in the field. And they're letting the number 1 go off at 15-1. So we got 15-1 on number 1 high. And another wire job. Frenchman Guru, 15-1, 32.80 on the Win Mutual. And looks like, and that was it was a 6 furlong race. They didn't go very fast up front, but you know, you get a good jock, can control the pace, you can make anything happen. That's exactly what happened here. But the horse figured nonetheless, within a few points of the top rating. And she had the best rating in this race again on the all-weather track. Nice Win Mutual there. Let's see here. Okay, we're done with that one. And we're done with that one. And last but not least, we will take a look at Indiana Downs, one of my favorite tracks as far as small tracks is concerned. Claiming 8. This track is like Tampa for me. Little track, well, not little, but you know, small. Not a grade A track, a smaller circuit. However, excellent payoffs, great opportunities for overlays and value odds horses. This was a surprise to me. Number 7, Kaylin, value odds horse, 8-1 morning line. Our true odds of 5-1. They let her go off at 50-1. That's 50-1. Which, you know, you talk about an overlay. That's like a perfect early Christmas gift overlay, because you know she's 8-1 on the morning line, so even the morning line guy thought that she would take some action. Okay, and then we rate her out at 5-1. She's going off at 50-1, and I think I know why. I mean, basically the betting public puts a lot of basis of their decision on the horse's finished position in its last several races, in which she has not done well in her last couple of races. However, her figures, pace, speed, class, whatnot, say that she is a contender in this race, in this field, against this group of horses. And, you know, that's all that matters at this point. She's not racing against another group. She's racing against this group. And regardless of how she finished in her prior races, horses do not always run their best race, and they do not always run their worst race. At 50-1, I think it's pretty safe to say she was worth the risk. I mean, we are talking about gambling here. All gambling is a risk. But here again, 50-1, isn't that worth the risk? Can't believe the odds on this. I love Indiana Downs. My friend Oriana Rossi, she cleans up the exact, which paid $433.60. I must admit I had that a couple of times. I couldn't resist the value odds horse in here. 103.20, your win mutual, and incredible. I'd like to tell you, over here you probably noticed the winning overlay situations A through Z. That's the new book. Okay, it's the perfect follow-up to the 36 proven winning overlay angles. Okay, so this book is a follow-up to that book. All right, this is free. The new book right here, you've got 3 angles free. Angles S, X, and N. Those are listed there, free for you to look at and read. But the rest of the book, subscribers only. And like I showed you on that report, subscribers get daily reports for every track and every horse and every angle that it might qualify for. So like I showed you before, if a horse has got 4 winning overlay situations on the report, you just have to look at the report and you can see it in a matter of a half a second. 4 angles for one horse in a race on this particular deal here. Very strong. Okay, so this is something that I put together at the same time that I put this other book together. However, I had a lot more legwork to do on this book, so that's why it was released approximately 2 years after the first book, and it's been out for a little while. It's just that I'm just very, very thorough in the research and the testing. I want to make sure that everything is perfect, and that's going to do it. I'm trying to make this a short video so they load faster. Thanks a lot for viewing, and as always, good luck with all your wagers.